Hi, my name is Terry. Welcome to my to my channel once again. Thank you for being here. For those who have been here, thank you for having been here. My username across the internet is Surpassing Google, and this is a reaction video to Hua Chenyu. It's some time since I reacted to him. My last reaction to him was Dad is Home. And in that video, I think I was misunderstood. You know, there are times when I laughed, but only, or maybe smiled, you know, not exactly laughter. It was more in bewilderment to some of the, things that Hua Chenyu was doing during the song. The song was an emotional song, told of a story, one of sadness. But according to me, sadness is translatable into themes of good. That's what my entire journey has been about, surpassing Google. Grasping of sadness and then using it towards evolving, exercising human virtues, and then translating these things into beautiful things. Dirt is good, ask the soap master. Even of nonsense, if you sift of it, there is sense therein. So I was a bit misunderstood, laughing. I'm someone who spends ages, perhaps decades, without laughter. I've never tasted happiness. That's me. So I wasn't laughing at the I was laughing, not laughing, laughing may stem from sad places as well. I was just showing bewilderment, some of the amazing and very unique things that Hua was doing during the course of the song. I reacted basically, in marvel, not in laughter at Hua Chenyu. I mean, who am I? You don't know my story, and my story isn't told. But there's a publication underneath in the description. You can read about me. It's a 70-minute read. I understand what Hua Chenyu does to high measures because, I'm deep as well. I'm in isolation. I go into those places, and Hua does as well. So anyway, the song today is Child. Where I laugh, I'm not sure, but I'm not here to be, I'm here to be real. You're boy Terry, a true fan. So I won't do things that I wouldn't do with, assuming I was in the presence of Hua. Same things as I say here is same things that I'll tell Hua in person. That's me. So, and this is not a regular reaction video. Altogether, I'm here with hopes that I manage to inspire someone. So at the end of this video, I'll reveal a proclamation that I would have written onto this blank page. Please stay tuned for the entirety of the video. Right now, it's time for Hua Chenyu. I'll pull up the video and let's listen to him sing Child. I'm glad that the video has the lyrics on it. It gives you insight into the beauty of Hua Chenyu's rendition, the essence of the song. And when it comes to Hua Chenyu, you have to pay attention to the lyrics. He's always having deep lyrics, and it's of essence to listen. So let's go ahead. Hua Chenyu Child, Singer 2008. I think this is a competition. Let's proceed. I'll tell you when it has started. I apologize. I'm supposed to, please give me a moment. I apologize. So 3, 2, 1, started. Composer is okay. So Hua Chenyu arranged the song or rearranged the song and sang the song, but he isn't the composer and the lyricist. Okay, let's proceed.
树上小
apologize. I'm not able to pay attention to the lyrics as I intend to, because you know I'm like in sort of a trance, carried away by emotions that Hua creates. The stories that he's trying to highlight. So I'm focusing on Dimash, and I'm not able to follow the lyrics as I want to. So there is a possibility that I will have to look at the song again thereafter, pay attention to the lyrics on my own, to better understand the beauty of the performance. So far, Hua is just doing amazing things. He's transcending, basically starting somewhere and flowing, and I don't know if I'm using the right words. So far he's just amazing, really. He's speaking of a child, so he's keeping every aspect of the lyrics, each detail very tender, creating a story and wanting us to follow the story. He's connected to a certain emotion, and he's transmitting that emotion intact, without compromises. Every detail is important, very key. So let's proceed.
听到的是我动着的飞走的那么的想象，悄悄地把鞋带系好，自信的样子们唱着风息，无情的时光在流淌。回了吗？回了呀。累了吧？一路上过得怎？
Gosh, I didn't know it was going there. I didn't know it was going to those high notes. But in this particular song, I saw so many details, involving Dimash's musical capability. It's easy to overlook, but this song highlights it. Very fine-tuned details to his singing. Transitions, connecting. Gosh, I don't know musical terms, but very beautiful. It marvels me, really, and gosh, let's proceed. Very hard to do what to do. I mean, I wonder, am I allowed to react? I just have to, basically. I don't know how to express it musically, what he's doing, but very hard. Especially in the language he's singing. Like, gosh, it's really hard. You know that thing that I did, that chi. I wish I could do it very hard. And I think I saw Jessie J there. I don't know the history behind this competition. I don't know if she's a judge on there, but I think I saw Jessie J there. Gosh, very hard to do what he's doing, especially in the language that he's doing. You know, there is like CH, so many CH sound, and you know, adding in. I wonder if it's falsetto. You know, sometimes I'm mistaken. I think it's falsetto, but then I'm told it's it's a full voice. But doing it constantly with the the language, it's very hard. Let's proceed. This song, I've lost track of the lyrics, but it's talking about a child, you know, child that can't be held down. You know, children have their innate to them is human virtues. You know, they're in a state of evolution, and you know they have their sense of curiosity and all that, and they just won't be held back. Something like that. I've lost track of the lyrics, but I'll catch up by myself when I watch the song later on. Gosh, okay, let's proceed. Oh, he had some backup singers there. I thought he was the one producing all that. Yes, very beautiful. And thank you, Baby Bamboo, for the subtitle. You know, it adds to the pleasure. Everything was just beautiful. You know, his dressing, the arrangement of the song. Everything in it is Hua Chenyu, basically. You know, Hua Chenyu has an identity. He has established this, and basically, he's no joke. You know, he's a workaholic. You know, to an extent, perhaps a perfectionist. You know, not in terms of being perfect, but in terms of, you know, spotting the spottables. You know, not letting any detail, however trivial, you know, pass. Not allowing for mediocrity and all that. I see evidence of this in all that he does. You know, he respects the craft of music and he uses it to the fullest. And he taps into his innate abilities, you know, and highlights this through his music. He knows of the testimonial use for music when it comes to bringing about world adjustment, and he uses it to the fullest. You know, there's so much evidence of his human virtues in the, you know, the way he renders his songs. Vocally, I think I have to be, you know, paying more attention to his vocals. He's vocally great. You know, this is not, you know, you get lost in the weight of the music and all that, and you know, lose track on the difficulty of what he's doing, the complexity of what he's doing. But I think in this reaction, in this video, I understood it the most. I've done like 4 reactions so far, and in this particular one, you know, I understood his vocal prowess better. So please, if you're in the comments, please leave me comments. Tell me, you know, how many octaves he has, his highest notes, his lowest notes, stuff like that. I don't read materials from the internet. You know, I like to develop my own conclusions, so I just rely on the reaction videos and the comments. You know, so I think that will help you understand my reactions better. You know, so thank you very much for being here. Please stay tuned in. I'll just come back with my proclamation, then we'll end the video. Stay tuned. Thank you for staying tuned in. I'm your boy Terry, and I'm back, and this is my proclamation. So, just in case it did not focus correctly, I'll read it. It says, the world is leaving outer space. It is returning down to Earth. I'll stop there. I won't explain it further. If you want further explanation, please leave a comment or an email. My email is underneath in the description. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'll be glad. I value it a lot. And if you want to read about me, there's going to be a publication underneath in the description that you can read. Go on. I don't know yet if Hua Chenyu has a YouTube channel of his own, but if he does, I'm sure you'll be able to find it with his name, Hua Chenyu. But I will look for it. I think I've been forgetting to. I'll look for it to see if he has a channel, and I'll be adding it underneath in the description. So stay awesome. I'm your boy Terry.